Guys, this is Jenny. I'm going to do a quick layout that is for the June sketch challenge for My Mind's Eye. I bought the Find Your Wings and Fly collection because it was so beautiful, and I couldn't make up my mind which piece I didn't want to have, and so I just bought the whole thing. So I'm going to use that and a couple other little bits and pieces. I bought a lot of stencils lately, and I don't know whether I'm going to use this one or not. I went through this in the last video I did, but I may try just to do a little bit of it. This is another one from the Crafter's Workshop, and it's a text one. It's got a really neat saying on it, but that doesn't really mean as much as just the sort of pattern. I thought it would be nice. And then I've got the stickers, the sort of letter alpha stickers, and they've got some other little word stickers that came with it. And there's, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 colors. And the buttons and chipboard, the layered stickers, which I thought about using that little sword somehow. Got a little piece of leftover watercolor paper. I thought about doing that stencil on, or maybe this roller stamp that's actually from Glitz, this arrow stamp. I've got some My Mind's Eye washi and some ribbon from American Crafts, some stick pins from Jelly Bean Soup, and some enamel dots, a gelato or two, and then I've got a bunch of little other stick pins that are My Mind's Eye, and I think actually this is just a regular sewing pin, but I picked those out for the colors. And then I've got this acrylic paint that sort of matches the photo. Might match it a little too well. So I could not make up my mind about the papers, so I really don't have a preconceived notion as far as papers or anything like that. I just know that I love the collection, and I think it would all work great. So this one might be really nice. Either one of these. I love that dark gray. And this is nice. And the pink chevron is nice. Not too big on that floral. I've already used a piece of this, obviously. And I mean, this is so great. I could just use that on its own, but we'll see. I might use a piece of that. That also goes nicely. And I don't think I'm going to use any of the stickers on there, or any of those cut apart. So maybe those are the top ones I had picked out. Actually, I think that is what I had planned. So I think that those will all not be used for this one. I've just got some white cardstock, and then I cut out a couple things on the silhouette, a little butterfly, and this neat little title. I can't remember which file that's from, but it says Grace. There were several of them. There's a wish one, there's one that says heart, and this is sort of funny. I mean, I'm not trying to make fun of my daughter, but she's unfortunately blessed with my lack of grace. So these are the photos I was going to scrap of her, where she's almost a year, or maybe a little bit over a year, but she's walking, and she fell a lot. But she got right back up and tried again, and she fell right again, and she half the time she fell, it was because she usually had something in her hand, which is odd because she doesn't have anything in her hand in these pictures. But this was a very dear friend of my mother's who sewed this sweet little dress for her and smocked it, and so I love that color, and that's what I was thinking about for using this, and that color just went so great with all of these papers. So that's where I'm going to start, and this is the sketch. Oop. Here. Very similar to the last sketch I did. In fact, seemed to be a little floating number of sketches out there this month that have 2 photos and kind of the same idea. So I'm pretty much going to stick to that, and I'll have my big title, and maybe this will go quick too. Got lots of pretty papers to pick from, so I'm going to get settled back, and I'll be back in a minute and start scrapping. Okay, I am back here towards the end of the video, and just have a couple little things I'm going to add here with my journaling and some other little tags and bits and pieces. The whole reason I picked these photos was because of the phrase stickers that are included as part of this collection kit from My Mind's Eye that have some neat little sayings at the part of the phrase stickers, like try again and never give up, and it just reminded me a lot of these photos that we have piles of my daughter walking and falling, and this was actually a little series of several photos, but these are the two I picked just because it was right about when she was about to fall and then her on the ground about to get up. So I kind of wanted to tie the journaling with those stickers and kind of make it all work together. So that inspired the whole page, and I loved the color of her dress, which obviously made me think of the kit to the collection. I am so pleased with the way that Stencil came out with that modeling paste. I mixed 3 different colors of acrylics together, and one of them being white that I used to lighten it up with, and it really gave it lots of structure. It didn't smear around, it stayed in place, it dried pretty quickly. I used my heat tool a little bit, but I will definitely be using that again. It was so much fun to do, and I was very pleased with the outcome. So that is pretty much it. I don't think I'll ever get enough of this color scheme and of butterflies and some gold splatters, so that's going to be around for a while. I tied a couple little a little bow around one of those chipboard buttons, added another chipboard button and a couple little sequins that kind of match the color of that dress, and had backed that one piece of paper on the corner just to give it a little bit more weight. So you can see the close-ups here, and then the final product at the end. I appreciate all the support. I would love any comments that you might have, and check out my blog at papercardinal.blogspot.com. Thanks so much. Bye.